take a big little glob of it. That's pretty much all you really need, or you can put as much as you want. It's a little cold, just let them know it's a little cold. Sorry, I know it's a little frosty.
It's good. It smells good too.
And it's just hyaluronic acid. All I did was put in a food coloring to make it blue.
Okay.
That's all. So the hyaluronic gel, but this is a gel. It's not going to spill out. It's not going to fall. Most hyaluronic acid is in a liquider form, liquidy, but you only need like maybe a half a teaspoon of powdered hyaluronic acid, and then mix it in a blender, homogeneous blender, with a pH balancer, maybe 2 or 3 drops, and that balances it out, and then it gets runny. But if you put in like double this, mix with the blender, pH balancer, it comes out in a thick gel. So it's still hyaluronic acid, just in a thicker consistency. That's all. And some people are like, oh, there is no thick hyaluronic. Yes, it is. There's a shoot crazy. Yes, there is. And most hyaluronic acid isn't actually in plants. Most Asian people, that's why they normally have a lifespan of up to 100 years or more, like their culture, because they eat certain plants that actually have a lot of hyaluronic acid in it already. People from the islands, if you're Caribbean, they live a long lifespan too. Jamaicans, Haitians, Puerto Ricans. Yeah, because they eat well, you know what I mean? They're not, we got fast food, Popeye chicken, you know, all that good shit. We got everything. And that's what really kind of knocks us down. So all I did was just paint it on the face, and we're ready to go. So then when you're doing your dermaplaning,
honestly, who is one of my best friends.
It just makes it easy. It just glides a little bit smoother, that's all.
For us to discuss. There was a confrontation between Robin and another girl, and I felt like she was like getting gut punched. Now,
but see, it still gets off the hairs and stuff, because you can see the hairs in here anyway. They're there, trust me. So sometimes when people say, oh my god, I didn't see anything, I didn't see the peach fuzzes, because the gel sticks into it, so you're not going to see all the dryness or the flakiness of the dead skin cells because of the gel, but you are still getting off the hairs, trust me, I believe you are.
But that's not how she took it.
Right on up.
So what did you say?
Yeah, so it's just a easier slippage, that's all.
Okay. And I think me saying that she's triggered.
Just like, man, when we dry shave in the military, we hate it because it's like there's no slip. And it hurts, it tears our face up. So she got into her feelings about that young thing. She's still.
So tell me about the tears in your eyes.
I think I'm just kind of hurt because, like, Robin is literally one of my best friends. Even though I feel attacked and she owes me an apology, I'm not in a place where I can help her. I knew that Rob was much more emotionally complex than I was, but I had no idea of how sensitive that I needed to be to her.
How sensitive, so obviously you learned something new about her last night.
I'm just now learning and understanding how traumatic her childhood was. I already knew, you know, she was on her own, I think around the age of 16. I already knew, you know, she kind of had to raise herself.
I understand that how much they've come through, you know what I mean? Because they all keep saying that at a young age they went through really traumatic times. I'm like, but look at you now.
I didn't know that
you still here and you're thriving. Like, what?
Rob, maybe you shouldn't say that because I think you're being triggered. Would actually trigger her.
Sometimes the way we say something or the way we show up for people doesn't land on them that way. And so what do you do with all this? It feels frustrating, you feel helpless. I mean, am I seeing that correctly? Like, what do I do with this?
Very nice.
She physically hit me. And at what point do I have to draw the boundary?
Yeah. This does feel like a boundary issue. It feels like at some point you're gonna have to say this is enough.
So you take your time.
Oh yeah, I'm a gentle person.
And you have to be right, because you're dealing with instruments that can
We're gonna have to get to the bottom of that.
really cause a lot of damage. And yeah, there's people in these classes, and sometimes I'll mix you up. You know, I know you brought your mom, your cousins, or whoever. You're comfortable with them, but nope, your partner's gonna be this person, and they hate it. So some people don't want to do that. Like, well, to get the certification, you're gonna have to. Sorry, because you're gonna work on different people. Sometimes it's a color thing. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes people just don't like people. And them working on a different person, it just shows like, yeah, you gotta be gentle. Because with your cousin, you're gonna treat her like whatever. But with a different person,
Itchy eye allergens, pills and nasal sprays don't target the source of the itch. Pataday Once Daily Relief Extra Strength works fast and lasts 24 hours. For relief beyond belief, make every day a Pataday. See for yourself.
and with any procedure for facials, it doesn't have to be dermaplaning. It could be anything. You have to really trust the esthetician because, you know, you're putting your face in somebody else's hands. Even if it's just a basic cleanse, like, okay, what do you cleanse my face with? Is that cat pee? Like, what are you putting on my face? Like, what are you using? And I've been into a lot of spots. You'd be amazed. Like, wait, where are you getting your water from? Like, what bottled water? Oh, that bottled water that has an expiration date. That means you just been filling up that water with crazy water. Right. I understand if you got it from like a filter, like some sort of sink, but these places don't even have a sink. I'm like, well, where'd you get the water from? Like, did you bring this from home? And where's the cap? Like, do you cover this up? So I'm saying, I've worked in a lot of places where hair, nails, makeup, they're using crazy wax. They've been using wax for years, the same wax. Double dipping people's hairs back into the wax. I'm like, come on now. You know you can't double dip. You got to use different sticks. And I've seen them use the same stick. Come on.
Like, why would you get a whole pack of sticks?
And they're very inexpensive, right? You can go buy like thousands of sticks for a little or nothing.
Can a company make the planet a better place?
And the spas I'm talking about are fancy spas, like real nice. Worked at Robert Andrews, worked in Ari Betty Spa, Farashi Day Spa, Salamander, way out in Virginia. It's very far, but it's very nice. But even they do the same.
Yeah, I'm going back to the side.
At Walmart, we're working on it every day.
I worked in Sugar House. And Sugar House is like an elite white people place. But they use the same towels, the same dirty. Now I know sometimes you're gonna have to use something like if you're wearing short. Okay, that's an exception. But I'm like, y'all make so much money. You're charging people $325 for a massage. Facial $185 to $200 something. You can easily afford some towels. Come on.
Right?
So that's my only problem with it. I'm like, no, sometimes you gotta start fresh and reuse stuff because you're just starting off. That's okay. But when you're making like hundreds of thousands of dollars and like, come on now.
This is too damn little. I don't know what you thought I was gonna put my
I worked for a nail shop where they reuse the same nails that they would take off people, like acrylic nails and something. I'm like, how are you reusing? It's like, yeah, as long as we use, if it's half or nub or whatever, we can still reuse it. They were just gluing pieces together and using them to make it. Yeah. Crazy. The sink bowls were never really washed out. They never. Even if you go to Massage Envy, do you ever see them clean those floors? Those floors. I work there and I don't see clean crews coming in there. I know people sweat. I know people jack off and do crazy shit. That stuff's on my floor. All that lotion. Come on. I know they don't clean
You're
that.
supposed to make me cancel my membership now.
No, unless you go to a good one, you'll know. But if you turn the light all the way on, like, wait a minute. Why are these spots on these? What is that?
Let's go into the master.
So just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Now, if it's a good massage, no, you don't need to do anything.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about the ones that I worked at. They were horrible. Management sucked.
Ooh, we're a little high up. High. 21st floor. That's okay. That's good though. 21st. I like high. The last closet in the place was too small. It was like a drawer. And you didn't like the bathroom. But this one is a lot more spa-like. I like this. I like this too. I love this. I love it. Then you have a shower and a separate tub, which is nice. You do like safe bubble baths. Okay. Yeah. So this is his and hers? His and hers. But it's yours and yours until his. Please. We gonna manifest. I'm gonna put something over here for like. We're gonna decorate and pretend, have some deodorant. Yeah, just put me stuff over
Oh, that's
here. I already got it set up for you. You come spend the night, you don't need no bags.
Simone B.
Simone
To
B.
the kitchen.
Rappers and
She's a comedian.
Oh, okay.
We have a wine
That's why she
cooler,
was joking. Okay.
champagne cooler.
Makes sense.
Yes. How do you feel about the kitchen space?
Love.
Okay, plenty of space for you.
Dark.
It's 158. You want us to stop?
Yeah, but she's almost look. She did it. She did the damn thing. Look.
Ooh, yeah.
And so after this, we'll just clean off any residue from the hyaluronic acid gel that we used, and we just put a moisturizer or a toner first, and then a moisturizer because we want to tone those skin. All her skin cells are open, so she
Yeah.
You can use a serum right now, toner. It's gonna go right into the skin, so this is the best time to actually add something into the face.
I hate to rush y'all back. Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I gotta get the kid from the bus stop.
No problem. No, we can't. We did.
And then you guys can continue on, you know,
relationships go a lot further than the dollar will.
Kira, all this house shopping, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too, and there's actually an agent in here, and I don't want to run into her, so we need to kind of exit.
Exit left. I can't fly, she's short, but we can shoot. I'm not going to. Thinking about it, it felt attacked. I was ready to like kill somebody.
Well, I saw.
All right, Bianca, you're good to go.
Awesome.
Oh wait, I'm so sorry.
I get it, you said tone.
There it is.
I was ready to sign.
Yes,
And
against all
moisturizer.
harm.
Ooh, that's the best one. That's the peppermint. I love that one.
We need the blessings.
That's a moisturizer. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you got yours. Okay, cool. Thank
Yeah, and then we'll
you.
come back. We'll give her the chemical peel and everything.
Okay.
We'll hook her up.
Spring is always such an inspiring season. It's when Mother Nature really speaks to us, helps us plan our meals. What's the freshest? What offers the most
So I
versatility?
gotta go get the little one.
Yeah, I should have just took, because I drove and I forgot this is his early day.
Yeah.
So he gets off the bus at 2:20. So I'm like, oh my gosh, trying to get there.
Don't overthink it. Just enjoy.
Bring spring flavors to your table with fast and easy pickup and delivery from Walmart.
Okay.
Thank you.
Flowing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I got you.
I know, you know, it's a lot of weight. It's a lot of weight.
Come on.
Be
That's not
prepared.
playing.
Ooh, that was good. That felt good. Okay.